Hi, this is Joe from Man Beach Running Club, and here's some tips on hill training. We do hill training every Friday. That's locked into our calendar, and we have 3 or 4 different hills that we go out on. We do local hills just outside here near the Sea Life Sanctuary in Manly. We go over to Raglan Street and Francis Street near the Manly Aquatic Centre, and we also do hills up on North Head at Collins Flat. And we try to keep it as an integral part of our training. It's really beneficial. And here's 5 reasons why hill training is really beneficial, something for you to think about. First reason is injury prevention and improving your running form. So combining strength work with your running, obviously everyone knows that cross training is really beneficial, and it's going to help you improve your leg strength, improve your core strength, which in turn helps you avoid injury and improves your overall running form. A lot of people will do circuit training and traditional strength exercises like squats and lunges and core work, maybe some yoga as well. And this is fantastic for building your strength and complementing your running. But the downside of doing that sort of exercise is you're only working one muscle group at a time. So if you're doing squats, you're working your glutes, you're working your legs and some of your core, but you're not working your entire body when you're doing these exercises. When you run hills, you're working your entire body and you're working all of those muscles simultaneously, which is why it's so beneficial for runners to get out and do hills. Second reason, running hills makes you faster, plain and simple. When you run up hills, you're not only supporting your weight, but you're also fighting against gravity as well. So you're getting an extra workout by doing the same workout just up a hill. So this creates more power because you're fighting gravity, and it gives you faster running when you're running on the flat days and you're running on the easier days. So it's going to improve your overall speed when you're running on flat surfaces. Running hills consistently every week improves your running efficiency. So number 3, if you do these hills consistently, it's really going to improve your efficiency over the longer races. This is going to make you faster, improve your 5K, your half marathon and your marathon time. So if you're looking for a PB, you've got to run hills. Number 4, people who run hills lose less fitness when they take time off. We all have holidays, we all have a day off once a week or a day off every couple of weeks. If you're running hills, when you take those days off, when you take a bit of time off to do some swimming or cycling or other sport, or when you just have some time off doing nothing at all, you're less likely to lose your fitness over that time. And the reason for that is because hills are going to make you improve the elasticity of your muscles, your tendons and your ligaments, which means more work with less effort and fatigue. So we're really looking to improve the efficiency, and that's another benefit that you will gain from improving your efficiency by running on hills. Number 5, hills build mental toughness. Now this is something that's a little bit intangible, it's difficult to get your head around this, but running hills pushes you to your absolute limit. It's going to make you maybe say a few swear words in your head, it's going to make you curse the hill, you might even be swearing as you're running up the hill. A lot of people do that, a lot of my friends do that. So getting out and pushing yourself to your limits and getting that mental training is going to be very beneficial for, of course, marathon runners and ultra runners, but also 5K runners, half marathon runners, and people that do it consistently, get out and do hills at least once a week, are really going to find other challenges in their life much easier because of that mental ability they have. So if you have a big meeting that day and you get out and do a hill session in the morning, suddenly the meeting's easy. So that's 5 tips for running on hills, 5 reasons why you'd want to run on hills. Here's a few different ways you can think about your hill training. Change your pace to a manageable pace. Don't go too fast, don't go too slow. I often say to my athletes, no attacking, no slacking. So you don't attack the hill, but you don't want to sort of cow down to it and try and go too slow. It's going to take forever if you do that, and it's just not really going to get the hill done for you. So find a pace that works for you, find that Goldilocks pace. Take baby steps, so shorten your stride but maintain the same cadence. Your cadence should be around 180 per minute. I like to think of it as slipping down into a gear on your mountain bike. You change gear, you're pedaling at the same kind of rhythm, but you're obviously on a different gear, much smaller gear, so it's much easier. So try to slip down a gear but maintain that nice fast foot strike if you can. If your breathing is getting too fast and your heart rate is high, slow down. Your pace is probably too quick. So if you feel like you're right at your limit and you're only halfway up the hill, slow down a bit, take it easy, and try and find that Goldilocks pace if you can. Your posture should be upright, so you should be straight from your heel, knee, hip, and shoulders. You should have a nice straight line, almost perpendicular to the hill. Don't lean forwards, don't lean backwards. Try to be nice and tall as you're running up the hill. A good friend said to me, you run over the hill, not through the hill. So try to keep that in good form if you can. And finally, avoid hill striking. When you get to the top and you start running down the other side, try not to land on your heels if you can. It's often the downhills that get people more than the uphills. Your heart rate can recover, your breathing can recover, but if you're heel striking on the back of your shoe as you go down that hill, that's where the injuries occur, and that's where you really get some problems. So try and land, if you can, placing your foot mid-foot to forefoot, and try and get your feet ticking over on the front of your shoes as opposed to using that braking force as you're running down the hill. So that's a few tips for running hills. Get out and do them. Try and get some consistency. Run hills at least once a week if you can. If not, 2 or 3 times a week if you're training for a big event and going for a PB. Hope that helps, and look, have a great day. Happy running. Bye.